In a historic and controversial move, President Donald Trump has signed an executive order to dismantle the U.S. Department of Education, a decision that is sending shockwaves through the nation. But why did this happen? Who takes over now? And how does it affect millions of American students? Let's break it down. The decision to shut down the Department of Education comes after years of criticism over declining student performance. According to recent reports, 70% of 8th graders are below proficiency in reading and 72% in math, a clear sign that something was broken. The Trump administration argued that the federal education system was failing and that states, not Washington, should decide how children are educated. With the Department of Education being dismantled, where do its critical functions go? Here's the breakdown. 1. Federal student loans. The $1.7 trillion federal student loan program is now handled by the Small Business Administration, SBA, an agency primarily focused on helping small companies, not student borrowers. Critics worry this transition could lead to delays, errors, and confusion. 2. Civil rights protections. The Office for Civil Rights, which protects students from discrimination, is being moved to the Department of Justice. However, many fear the DOJ won't prioritize education related civil rights cases. The biggest concern? Low income students. The Department of Education provided $18.4 billion in aid to schools serving underprivileged communities. Without federal oversight, these programs may face cuts or disappear altogether. For many students, this means fewer resources, larger class sizes, and reduced access to higher education support. The executive order is already facing multiple legal challenges. Advocacy groups argue that dismantling a federal agency without congressional approval is unconstitutional and could cause irreversible harm to millions of students. So, what's next? With power handed to states and local governments, education quality could become a postcode lottery where your child's future depends on where you live. Supporters say this will empower communities to take charge. Critics warn of deepening inequalities and bureaucratic chaos. One thing is clear: the future of American education will never be the same. What do you think? Is this a bold step toward freedom and local control, or a disaster for America's students? Let us know in the comments below. Stay tuned as we follow the aftermath of this historic decision, because your right to education is on the line.